Well, let me just tell you about David's stories.
Oh.
Last year, Yellow Hut on the beach
Yeah.
managed to tell us a story about Toby, his good lady wife.
Yeah, oh,
He went out for a Sunday evening with a couple, no, several people, and he managed to tell this story from the Yellow Hut
to the end of the
to the
beach.
south end
Yeah.
and back.
Told the story
Same
that.
story. The same
How you
story
went out,
continued.
you went, this couple, several couples, you went to the beach with them first of all, then you went back to their house, and then he had a game of cards, and you ladies would do what you ladies do. But in fact, it got beyond the Yellow Hut because it got halfway to the car park, am I right? And I said to the son, that's got to be a world record. That's got
Now keep in mind, when I tell these stories, I talk for about a minute or two, and then Howard goes into his 14 questions, to which I have to answer each one. And sometimes the answer is, Howard, wait, I'll get into that.
I like it immediate. I like instant gratification. That's how I was raised.
Just like you, Toby.
I I buy a candy bar, I start eating it before I pay for it. And it's after all my time I pay for it. That's immediate gratification.
The story goes, Toby invited, now, explain who you invited to our house.
My friends from the YMCA that I do women on weights with, we do weights together. And I invited them to go kayaking with us. And they said, oh, could I bring my husband? I said, oh, sure, go bring your husbands. So they brought their husbands, so there was 6 of us. So we only have 2 kayaks, and one couple had kayaks, and then I had to go borrow some kayaks from 2 doors down.
One of the ladies who walks on the beach, her name is Alex,
very important, this is.
and she walks on
I don't
the
think
beach.
it's
She
very
happens to live 2 houses away from us. She has kayaks that are on her property. So I was going to ask her to borrow her kayak for the activity. But Peter and Howard said they seen them on the beach.
Okay.
So I assumed that they were here. So Toby, this was Friday night. The expected kayak ride was supposed to be Sunday morning. Friday night, Toby called Alex, asked him, and she left a message. Saturday morning, we did not hear back.
Right.
Sunday morning, Toby and I went over to that house.
2 doors down.
2 doors down, schlepped. You know what schlepped is?
Yeah.
Okay,
Kayak.
schlepped.
The kayak.
2 kayaks.
One at a time.
One at a time.
2 were too heavy for us.
They're very heavy. They're quite heavy. And we carried them over to our lawn and by the dock, so they could put them in the water. And then we waited until the company came.
Yeah.
And he tried to get in the kayak. And
He missed.
what happened?
He had a barnacle.
Kind of hit, and he had a conical, and he cut his leg.
A deep down.
Deep
Yeah, under his kneecap. Under his kneecap.
kneecap on this side here.
Oh my God.
Well, the guy had
This
a
long and this
handkerchief.
high.
He had a handkerchief, so he's trying to stop the bleeding. He
Oh
says,
my
I'm fine, don't worry, I'm taking care of it. But the bleeding would not stop.
No.
So
He was on
Al
warfarin.
had to get out of the kayak.
Oh my God.
So it took him a couple of minutes to get out of because he had to grab onto the stairs.
So we
Yeah.
got him up,
we
and
got
water and blood is coming out.
Oh,
and-
God.
There was blood on the
Gushing.
dock. Then we sat him down on a chair and there was blood on the ring. Yes, it was just coming on and on.
So we put some.
And then he died. And then he died.
And we covered it up.
Oh my
Toby
God.
did this, and she came out of a kayak, which was very good of her. And she came on, and she
Got the
put
Band-Aids.
and put gauze on it, and kind of wrapped it up.
No, first
And-
I poured a bottle of peroxide
Right.
on
Yeah. He
it.
said
And
that.
then I
said that,
washed the blood off with the
Oh
hose.
my God.
Right. And then we put antibiotic on it. He did. And then
And like I said, he died.
He said he wanted to go. It was home. He met with them and go kayaking, and then everybody else. He said, "Go, everybody, go kayaking."
He's fine.
He said, "I'm fine. I'm fine."
Permanent.
He was
I
coming
was.
back.
With David.
So I stayed behind.
Because David loves kayaking so much. David can't stand the blood of the sight of blood, but he said, "I'm taking care of it." Okay, so he took care.
So they
Well,
were.
wait, but you gotta tell him I had to hose down all the blood from all those, from the dock and from the deck. And,
Another round
and
of
I had to
applause.
throw all those, what do you call washcloths.
See the good lady wife?
Very bloody.
Now, a quick question. Are you sorry you invited these people for the morning?
What happened to him?
Ah, that's it, the goal.
The moral of the story.
No, it's not over. We're not finished. We're not finished. We're not finished.
Danish and coffee.
Hey, bye-bye, call it a day.
Brian, the climax is to come.
The worst kind of thing could have happened. He is a lawyer.
Can we take
Toby,
Leg off.
did you serve any whitefish?
You know I will. I will definitely get you some whitefish.
Whitefish.
Okay, whitefish for you. You want some?
Personally-
I've had the herring with the white sauce. I heard a great recipe with the herring and the white sauce. You pour out the white sauce and then you put sour cream instead. And
No,
you're
you
supposed
put
to
light sour cream.
what?
Light sour
Oh,
cream.
not light sour cream.
Light.
And you're supposed to, you die for it.
I hear about a buffet. I want details. I want details.
Right after that,
A pond.
Lily Pond?
No, it doesn't matter, whatever it is.
Georgia Pond.
Georgia Pond in the Hamptons. And what you're supposed to do, they tell you, is the strong one sits in the back because.
I never did
That's
doubling.
what
I
we
never
double.
doubled.
They would
Okay.
double.
Well, we double, we
Okay.
double.
So we double. So of course the kids put Howard in the back and me in the back, and things were going
Stronger
front.
one,
Right.
right.
Right. But in any case, we were out an entire afternoon. Could have been 4 or 5 hours. When we come back, Howard has from here to
Bruised
here.
over here, like
not
this, you know,
bruised,
over here,
he
you know.
rubbed
From
it
rubbing
raw.
the ore, rubbing the.
How the hell do you rub
I
it?
I
have
don't
no
know what
idea
he
what
did,
it
but
was.
let me tell you, it was burned.
Oh, he
The
burned
had a
skin
burn.
was removed.
Came
It was-
off. So he would never go again.
We're gonna have to add that to the stuff that you have to
I
pay
loved
disclaimer.
it. I love that, but he would never go out again.
He would never.
There was a very aggressive swan
Oh, yeah,
in the area,
yes.
and you were warned.
Aggressive
You're
swan.
like,
Yeah,
why
there
are you
was,
making
okay.
fun? You were warned. They warned you.
She's making, she's making,
How's your big George Brown?
she's making light of an aggressive song.
Only wasn't the
You
time.
were warned before you went out, stay away from the
They're
aggressive
little
song.
swannies, okay? Yeah.
So Howard and Jana, who were in that kayak,
Yeah.
they row it straight into the swan. That's what they couldn't get away from the friggin' swan. And the swan was following them the entire trip back. And Howard's trying to get away from it, and he came back, he was
With
raw.
a, okay.
The skin was removed from the
Removed,
area.
it was
Just
burned.
right. Rubbing.
It was a canoe, not a kayak.
Oh,
No, it was a
That's
kayak.
It
Kayak.
was a double kayak.
Meanwhile, at the buffet.
anyway, I've been.
You had-
That
Did you have any
Oh, I had biscuits. I forgot to tell you, I had biscuits too. with it.
biscuits? A lot of,
Biscuits
a lot
after.
of cream
Oh,
cheese.
yeah.
And cream cheese, yeah. I had low-fat cream cheese and regular cream cheese, yeah.
I like it.
Oh, tomatoes and red onions. I forgot tomatoes and red onions.
What a spread, Toby, what a spread you made.
But I didn't make no noodle
When
pudding.
this story started, I was 74. I'm 75 now.
And hopefully you'll live to 76.